Maria's dead. I couldn't protect her. And Laura has run off somewhere. Once again, I couldn't do anything to help. Mary, what should I do? Are you really waiting somewhere for me? Or is this your way of taking... I'm going to find Mary. It's the only thing I have left to hope for. Okay. So, we could have gone to Neely's bar before. This is a whole new map now. Because I guess we're further away. But we could have gone to Neely's bar before. And I guess we'll make our way there. But every time I've played, I've always, I've always done it, like I've gone, at this point in the game. There is so much stuff you can find. That was a whole ampoule. Wow. If you just, like, walk around a lot. I know the alternate dimension theory is controversial. And I don't really care about that controversy, at all, really. But one thing I've never understood is, like, I guess the idea that this world, the dark world, is its own, like, separate alternate dimension. Wow, they're really just feeding us here. We're getting spooned, as the gamers call it. Like, it's clearly just nighttime. Like, it's not that deep. Keep out. I guess you could debate a little bit about that when it comes to Silent Hill 1, because like it suddenly gets dark after you use the keys for Eclipse, but I think that's like part of the puzzle itself. Like, keys for Eclipse, it's an eclipse. That's it. This is the amount of stuff I would expect them to give you on easy mode. I mean, you'd think, like... after, Silent Hill 1, when they give you so many bullets, they might be thinking, like, oh, hey, let's give them less bullets this time. But they actually, like, they give you more. Silent Hill 3 is really the only game in the series, where I have to worry about conserving bullets. I don't know if these things can actually hurt you, but I don't want to... I don't want to find out. If you played Silent Hill 3, you might recognize them. think when Masahiro Ito was asked, like, why did you... I mean, they have symbolism, their own symbolism and different meanings in both games, but I think when he was asked, like, why did you use this again, he's like, because no one really saw them. They're only used in that one sequence. So use them again in Silent Hill 3. God, we have so many bullets. The scariest part of the game is coming up. And, like, I can't stress this enough. This game is so scary. Like, look how many bullets I have. 16 rifle shells already. 82 shotgun shells. And 105 handgun bullets. And I'm still terrified. Silent Hill fresh meats. Just don't ask what type of meat it is. Okay, so we got that note in the motorhome earlier telling us to go here. Wait. Yeah. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. But you might be heading to a different place than Mary, James. And there it is. There was a hole here. It's gone now. So you called me here just to tell me that I should kill myself? Okay. That's petty. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm here and I'm terrified and I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do this next part, but I know I have to in order to beat the game. And there's just like, yeah, I could stay here safe forever, but we can't do that. You know, a ship in harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are for. Don't know if that really makes any sense in this context, but it does for me. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. Part of that abyss is in the old society. The key to the society is in the park, at the foot of the praying woman, inside of the ground, inside of a box. To open it, I need a wrench. My patient buried it there. I knew, but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. I fled, but the museum was sealed as well. Now no one dares to approach that place. If you still do not wish to stop, James, I pray to the Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. Huh. Hmm. Is this a restaurant? Doesn't look like one. Maybe it's just a bunch of townhouses that have been, like, repurposed. I guess that's kind of the idea behind the resort town. Can I go this way, or do I have to go back the other way? I forget. But we need to make our way to the park again. If I miss any items, I don't really care. Because I have so many. We saw this before, but it says, the door that wakes in darkness opening into nightmares. There's one other thing that I wouldn't mind showing you guys, but I don't actually remember where it is, and it's not really a big deal. If I don't find it, I'll tell you anyway. We're probably not even going to use half of these items. I'm still scared! It's not horror, it's pure terror. Gun in your hand. And then a little drawing of a skull. The footsteps are weird because, I mean, they are perfectly accurate, but you wouldn't think so, because, like, when they don't see you, they do, like, tap, 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 and they're taking very tiny baby steps. But then when they see you, they walk faster, but it sounds like they're making, like, slower steps. But it's actually the opposite. So it's, like, I mean, of course, Akira Yamaoka, sound design is amazing, music's amazing. But that's another really interesting thing. It's like, you don't expect... You think they're faster than they really are. See? I don't know if I'm describing it well, but... we're just getting spooned here. see, this is a victim of persecution by the Christians. Jennifer Carroll lived with pride and honor. What happened here shall never be forgotten. The ground is raised up only here. Could there be something under here? Will you dig? The small metal box is fastened by bolts. I can't open the lid. Old bronze key. That's huge. I mean, I guess I can't really technically tell how big it is, but judging by the size of the bolt and the wrench, you know? Is there, are we able to see what the lake looks like by night? It's like right now it's like still water. I mean, of course there's no water animation here because it's supposed to be covered up by fog or darkness. You know, I don't think we were actually supposed to see this. Very, very still water. Anyway. I don't think I can go back that way because... Is there anything new here? I mean, stuff was added now that it's nighttime, but I think I already picked that up, so... Yeah, I'm just stalling going to, I don't want to say my least favorite part of the game, because it's not my least favorite. It's just very scary. Yeah, no real point in going back here. And I'm pretty sure they didn't even expect you to, because, you can see over the lake that the water's not moving. But I mean, it's still really nice to explore this place by night. It's a whole different experience. Are you looking at something? All right. Gotta keep moving. Silent Hill Historical Society. Quiet cocktails? Boats to Lakeside Amusement Park and Lakeview Hotel. Giga computer for fast something. Baby and Kids Superstore. Discount prices. Baby gift registry. Parking in rear entrance. So not just the rear entrance, but the rear entrance. Or does it say rear bare entrance? Silent Hill, fresh meats. There's a map here. Whoa. Interesting. I didn't remember that, but the thing I wanted to show you that's just a little thing, I don't remember where exactly it is, but at this point, if you walk in a certain area, like when we're walking in the street, like, the body of a monster will, like, come flying off a roof, like, sort of ragdoll, and, like, just plop on the ground in front of you. I've only had it happen to me a couple times when I play this game, and I don't remember exactly where it is or what triggers it. But it's interesting. Did not happen this time, though. There's probably used to be a painting here. Only the explanation remains. Waterfront landscape. Alan Smith, date of birth and death unknown. A scene from this area from long ago. From the style, it looks like it was done sometime around 1820. There were a lot fewer people back then and only a handful of buildings. Wow, very informative. Misty Day, remains of the judgment. It's him. A photo's hanging here. Wilt's coal mine. There's nothing of particular interest inside the case. Is that a teddy bear? No, it's just some dust that looks like a teddy bear. There's nothing useful written on them. There's nothing particularly special. Photos hanging here. Brookhaven Hospital, 1880. This hospital was built in response to a great plague that followed a wave of immigration to this area. It was originally little more than a shack, but it gradually grew and grew. A photo of the director of the old Brookhaven Hospital. It looks like he was a famous person in town. I think that's one of the developers. But it's hard to tell exactly who. From the quality. There's a photo of a deep, deep hole. What could this be? What could it be? Do you want to find out? I thought there was more to examine here, but I guess not. Yeah, that's it. One of my favorite little pieces of trivia. Well, I mean, that's that's a big statement coming from this game, but something really cool is that there's no trick to this at all. Like in other games, it might be like a repeating environment that loops, but no, this is just a really long staircase. There's no trick to it at all. And that is a foghorn we are hearing. Some kind of document is lying here. September 11th, 1820. Prisoner number C221. I can't read the rest. What is this? This is another really great example of what you see is not the same as what James sees. That's one of the things that many things that you can't achieve in an over-the-shoulder perspective. Because your view is essentially going to be the same as the character you're playing as. People who don't know what they're talking about, let's just admit it, are like constantly saying that, oh, the camera angles in Silent Hill 2 is so bad. It's like, no, it's intentional. It's called art. Look it up. A painting is hanging here. Crimson and white banquet for the gods. Photo is hanging here. Death by skewering. An execution at the prison. Death by skewering or strangling. To choose his death is the prisoner's last taste of freedom. And James just did an idle animation like, huh, interesting. Photo, Toluca prison camp. Built during the Civil War, later became Toluca Prison. The hole's dark and I can't see anything. Will you jump down? Do we have a choice?